So, welcome to amateurradioclub.net, where I'm here every Friday at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time for the Friday night QSO party. Do it every Friday on. Routinely, I do it on the KA7ZAU repeater. It's on ECHOLINK, but due to some problems, Uh, I'm doing it on the W8PIF repeater this time. You can see it right there scrolling. Um, so yeah. Huh? All right. So let's get started. All right. So first, I'm going to take some calls here on ECHOLINK. All right. Hello, everybody. This is Sam CASE-KG7HBY, starting up the Youth QSO party. If you would like to join in, just say your call sign, your name, and your location. Go ahead, KG7HBY.
Alpha Delta Zero Juliet Alpha Alpha Delta Zero Juliet Alpha Jacob in Wright City, Missouri.
Kilo Sierra 8 Oscar, that's KS80, Jim in northern Michigan.
This is KG8CX, Kilo Golf 8 Charlie X-Ray, Ed in Menominee, Michigan. Good evening, Sam.
Hey, can they hear ECHOLINK? Yeah. All right. All right. Thanks for hopping on. I see Jacob's on, Jim's on, and Ed, as usual, is on. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna start with what I start off every single time. Here's all right. Let's start with the weather. So I'll pass it over to Jacob. How's the weather over there in Wright City, Michigan? In Wright City. Go ahead. Take some which way.
Okay, KG7HBY 80JA. Good evening, Sam, and good evening to everyone on the net. I think there's some more stations connected up. That's what I saw at least. So anyway, you might want to call for check-ins again and pick them up too. But anyway, weather's pretty good here. I want to say it's in the 60-degree range right now, maybe 70-degree. Okay, we'll take 70-degree range is what it feels like outside right now. I'm not in front of the weather station. But anyway, rained a little bit today, and I know it's raining in other parts of Missouri, but it's mainly just been cloudy here today. It's getting cooler. Actually, today was kind of hot, and so was yesterday, but it's cooling off now. It's in September here in Missouri, but anyway, I've been working on a few projects, some more projects with the Raspberry Pi, and I was just talking to him today, and I'm going to buy a couple old Motorola briefcase repeaters from him, a VHF and a UHF one. They're going to have to be recrystaled, or we're going to have to put one of those DDS VFOs in them, which I think is what we're going to attempt to do with them. He's going to help me with it, getting them going, but it'll be a neat project. Those briefcase repeaters are kind of rare, not something you see every day. So back to you, Sam, KG7HBY 80JA.
All right. Thanks for that, Jacob. Yeah, those briefcase repeaters. I wish I had room for a repeater, but don't really have that. Don't really have that much going on. But yeah, I guess I'll. All right. So, is there anybody else that would like to check in? Just give your name, your location, and your call sign. Go ahead. And, guys, by the way, this is Sam Case, KG7HBY.
KG7POU, Gino out of Sparks, Nevada.
All All right. Hey, Gino, got you down. Gino's the one that runs amateurradioclub.net. Great website. I'm live streaming there right now. But, all right. So let's pass it over to Jim. What's your weather like over there? KS802 or KG7HBY or whoops. KS80 KG7HBY. Go ahead, KG7HBY.
I received an email from Ed KG8CX and the yacht group about your live streaming of your net. So I looked it up and saw your last week one and thought I'd check in on this one. Hello to you. So great job, and it's kind of exciting to see people do things like this with ham radio. It's kind of unique. I've not seen this before, and I very much enjoy it. So congratulations, you're doing good work with it, and this continues for many years to come. Back to you, Sam, from KS80.
All right, thanks very much, Jim. Yeah, it's just really fun getting out here and promoting ham radio. And Gino, KG7PLU, he just checked in. He runs this website, and it's live. Well, it's running live 24/7, and yeah, the only website that does this for ham radio, and just great. It's really fun. All right, thanks a lot, Jim. And all right, now I'll pass it over to Ed, KG8CX. How you doing over there? What's the weather like? Go ahead, Ed. KG7HBY.
Good evening, Sam. This is KG8CX, Ed in Menominee, Michigan, in the southern half of the UP. And weather here today has been in the mid-70s, partly cloudy to cloudy, and I guess we're looking at some rain tonight, and then temperatures in the 60s
Thanks,
tomorrow,
Arlan.
but all week long it should be in the 70s. So even though the fall season starts next week, it'll still be summertime temperatures here. And it was very nice to see the video streaming of you last week. I'm not sure if it's on this week or not. I did check Gino's webpage, and it had something to do with D-Stars, so I don't know if it's up and running right now or not. But I hope you get a few more check-ins, and I certainly did pass along the information to all of the yacht members via email yesterday. And I don't know how many of them will be able to check in, but they are aware of it. So that's good. And then later on I'll talk about maybe some other yacht information that might be of interest to those who are listening or watching on the YouTube video channel. So with that, we'll turn it back to you, Sam, and this will be KG8CX, Ed in Menominee, Michigan. Back to Sam.
All right, thanks, Ed. Glad you could make it this time. This time the repeater wasn't doing so well, but Arlan says it's working now, so next time we'll hop on there. So all right, thanks for checking. KG7HBY, Sam, and KG7HBY. Well. Alright, so if you didn't know, Ed, KG8CX, from Menominee, Michigan, he runs the yacht program, stands for stands for Young Amateur young amateur ham young amateur communication ham team, and they do a lot of great stuff there. I'm part of that group. They have over 100 members there, and they have a club going that's on every Saturday and Sunday at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time on the same repeater we're using right now, W8PIF. And so yeah, last year I went to Dayton because of them. That was really fun. Ed sent a referral or whatever it's called to no, what was her name? To Carol Perry, and she I was part of the youth representatives or not representatives. It's part of the youth that gave presentations in Dayton. That was really fun. So yeah, all right. Now let's get back in here. All right. Thanks for checking in, everybody. And all right. So I'm gonna start with the question of the day. Question of the day is what what was your favorite radio, or what was your first radio? So I'm gonna pass it over to Jacob. What was your first radio? KG7HBY.
Okay, good. Alright, something happened there with the radio. Anyway, good evening everyone on the net, 80JA. I guess I already said that. Anyway, yeah, my first radio is the one I'm talking on right now. Good old Kenwood THF6A. You know, tri-band 2-meter 220 and 440 handhelds. They work really good. Second radio was the Kenwood TMV71A, which is a 50-watt dual bander. And then my collection grew from there to what it is now. Oh, man. But anyway, really like the Kenwood THF6s. Started with one, and I have 2 of them now. So, you know, they're excellent radios. They're great starting handhelds if you have a little bit more money set aside for them. Will beat any of your Chinese radios, I'll tell you that. But anyway, yeah, I guess I've been keeping busy also with processing all the update requests on repeaterbook.com. And I guess I should throw something in here about that. I'm actually the listing administrator on repeaterbook.com for the Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana listings. You know, repeaterbook.com, we're independent of any of the repair councils or anything, and we try to keep a very, you know, a crowdsourced directory, and we try to keep it as up-to-date as possible. We have a lot more information in there, just like your typical ARRL repair directory. So you could check that out, repeaterbook.com, repeaterbook.com, and anyway, we try to, that keeps me pretty busy also. I have a lot of updates to make the repairs in the 3 states that I administrate, and you know, it's almost like a part-time job. I don't know. So that's all I can think of right offhand, Sam. I know I've done more in ham radio this week, and I just can't think of it. Anyway, 7-3 to everyone. I think this will be my last turn, maybe. I don't know. Back to you, Sam. KG7HBY, 80JA.
All right, thanks, Jacob, and hopefully I'll see you next week. And all right, I'm gonna pass it over to Jim, KS8O. What is your what's going on? And what was your first radio that you had? KG7HBY. Where do you? Alright. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna check if he's there again. Jim, are you there? CASE-KG7HBY. Go ahead.
Thank you, Sam. Yes, I'm here. Your audio had dropped out for a bit, so I didn't hear you give me a call, but turn the audio up on the live stream, and there you were. So, first HF that I got was a TS2000, and I enjoy that radio tremendously. It's got the UHF, VHF, and all the HF bands all in one little rig, and does quite well. But for CW, I use a Yaesu FT2000, and I do that primarily because of the filtering capabilities of that radio. So when I'm in working a lot of real close stations during a contest, I can separate each individual, and it just makes it so much easier. And it's a little more advanced for CW than the TS2000 was. So that's a story on my radios. And I got to tell you, this live streaming thing, I can't get over it. It's pretty cool. I am enjoying it tremendously. Nice looking receiver you got there on the desk also. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that radio? Back to you, Sam, from KS80.
Alright, yeah, thanks, Jim. This is the Helicrafter SX100? Yeah, the Helicrafter SX100. It's a receive only, and I got it from Mike Tara. I don't know what it's called, but he's down here in Sparks too, and he taught me how to replace tubes and capacitors, and that was really fun. So I replaced the tubes on capacitors on this guy, and so yeah, that was fun. And yep. So I'll pass it over to Ed down in Michigan. Over to you, Ed. What was your first radio? KG7HY.
This is KG8CX. Sam, my first radio back in 1991 was a Midland 731 dual band, and that is the radio that is currently being used for our ECHOLINK system. It's over at the QTH of the K8IR, and it's working fine as it has since 1991. And my original HT I still have in the house and working just fine. It's also a Kenwood HT. I can't remember the model number of it because it's not in my room with me right now. But that worked very fine, and was my first introduction to ham radio. And of course then I upgraded to an ICOM dual band, and from then on a few more radios. So I've gotten quite a few radios to use during my time as a ham radio operator, which will be 25 years in January, actually in April. So I'm now eligible to join QCWA, Quarter Century Wireless Association. Also, too, I'm not sure where I would find the live streaming of this. I went to the website that I saw you on last week, and it just shows the D-Star party, the one next to you and your dad from last week. So I'm not sure where I would go to find the live streaming of this current net. I'm on the website right now, but all it does is show the D-Star party, and so you might give me some information. And also, I'll mention too about some of the other yacht activities are coming up, tomorrow. Actually, two of them coming up tomorrow. So I'll turn it back to you, and then you can see if any further stations have checked in. This is KG8CX. Back to net control.
I keep forgetting to go back into ECHOLINK. All right, thanks, Ed. Yeah, you can find it at amateurradioclub.net, and it's under. There's a bunch of tabs. If this was the screen, I guess there's a bunch of tabs, and there's one that says streaming. I'm pretty sure, and you tap on that, and that'll take you right to it. All right, so I'll pass it over. Never mind. I'm gonna see if anybody else would like to check in. Go ahead, KG7HBY. Oh, actually, Ed. Could you tell me what YACH stands for? Is it Young Amateurs Communication Ham Team, correct? Could you tell me again? Go ahead, KG7HBY.
This is KG8CX. I have you now. I was on the YouTube tab and I switched over to the stream tab. You're looking super fine there. YACH stands for Young Amateur Communication Ham Team. It was organized in 2007, and we only started with 5 members, and now we're up to 140 plus. Wow. Although a number of earlier members have kind of dropped by the wayside because of college and other commitments, but we still keep them on the list. And we've got a new crew down in South Africa of young hams from age 10 to 16, and we'll be connecting up with them tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central Time on this repeater, W8PIF-R. So if anybody out there would like to join in and welcome some new young hams from South Africa, 1 p.m. Central Time tomorrow on this repeater system, W8PIF. And then, of course, the regular YachtNet, which is Saturday evening at 7 p.m. And we usually get anywhere from 15 to 20 plus check-ins from all around the country, young hams and adults that support youth and ham radio. So there's your answer, Sam. And now that I've got you on the screen, I can watch you, and hopefully some more check-ins will come your way, Sam. This is KG8CX.
All right, thanks, Ed, and yeah, it's a really great, and yep. All right, thanks, Ed. I'm really happy that the yacht team is even here, and yeah, if you want to, it'd be a really good thing to check it out tomorrow or on Sunday at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time on same repeater we're using today. But with that, I'll see if there's any more check-ins. Go ahead, KG7HBY. Alright, looks like not for now, so, alright, I'm gonna start with, I'm just gonna run through this really fast again, Steve, not Steve, Mike Tara, I don't know, what his call was, I can't remember, but, he taught me how to change tubes and capacitors, and, that was really fun, and I changed some tubes and capacitors on this Helicrafter SX100. And Steve, KS6A, I don't have it here, but he helped me change finals on on a Kenwood 520S. All right, and those aren't all my tubes, but
80JA, I'll take a recheck if no one else is going to check in here.
All right, go ahead, Jacob. All right, go ahead. KG7HBY.
Sam, KG7HBY, 80JA. I just remembered what else I was going to talk about real quick. I noticed
Arlan,
that,
can you hear ECHOLINK?
The Dayton Hamvention Youth Forum presentations from this year. Noticed that RCA Radio Club of America was a pretty big sponsor of that. And so anyway, recently I just sent in an application and joined the RCA, Radio Club of America there, support them, you know, because they're doing a good thing there with supporting the youth operators. And got a local sponsor who's a good friend here. He said to go ahead and put his name on there. You know, it really helps if you have a sponsor, you know, fellow RCA member, and get them to sign on your application there. But I encourage any youth hams on here to become a member of the RCA. Really good organization there, and they do a lot to support the, I know they support the youth forum there and at Dayton. So anyway, just thought of that. Back to you, Sam, KG7HBY 80JA.
Oh, okay. All right. If you could check in Hardwood, that would be great. It's on W8PIF, as you can see right there. All right. Oh, whoops. All right. All right. Thanks, Jacob. Can you? Oh, 1 second. KG7HBY. All right, Jacob. Sorry, I got distracted really quick. Can you run through that? Just really fast. Go ahead, KG7HBY. Sorry about that.
No problem, Sam. I'll run through it again. Basically, what I was saying was I just recently became a member of the RCA, Radio Club of America.
Yeah.
Got a local ham here, a good friend, who was already a member, signed my, put his name down, as a sponsor. Anyway, but Radio Club of America supports the Dayton Hamvention Youth Forum there. They do a lot of good things for radio there, and anyway, I encourage any youth operators to join up with them. Very prestigious organization there, and anyway, you're supporting a lot of things there when you join up with RCA. So that's Radio Club of America, and youth members, you go on there. I think it's only $35 or so it's not so bad compared to the actual adult membership, which is a lot more than that. So anyway, I encourage any youth ham radio operators to become a member of their club. Really good club there. So and you can be an ARRL member and join up with their club. One good example of that is another friend from the area here, Ward Silver, N0AX. That might sound like a familiar call there. He just recently became a member of the RCA too. So anyway, back to you, Sam, KG7HBY. This is 80JA.
Okay, thanks, Jacob. Yeah, Radio Club of America is great. Carol Perry is actually who controls the who controls the youth forum at Dayton, and youth. Ed helped me I get there. He referred me, and that was really fun. Thanks, Ed. And all right. So does anybody else want a recheck, or does somebody want to check in? Go ahead, KG7HBY. If you're gonna check in, just give your call, your name, and your location. So go ahead. All right. So it looks like nobody's on there. So I'll get on.
You were moved.
What? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It just said you were. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So I'll get on with this. So these are some of my tubes. Gino gave me. Gino gave me this one. I like that one because it looks like a little Frankenstein robot. And he also gave me this one today. That was really cool. And yeah, these aren't all my tubes. They're just they're just ones that I like the most. And then this one's really huge and dirty. Here. All right, so here's this one. This one's Gino gave me at the Nevada. All right. Okay. So yeah, Gina gave me this at NVCon just last year ago, or last year. This one's 327A. It's really cool. It looks like a Frankenstein. No, looks like a little Frankenstein robot. That's what I thought. that one's that one's my favorite. And then I got this one. This one's I got at Hammond Hi-Fi. It's this big one, and it pops out too like that. It's all messy and stuff. So yeah, came with this cool holder too. So that was fun. Okay. All right. Oh, whoops. Wait, talking to ECHOLINK too? Alright. Alright, so I'm reviewing some of my tubes over on the live stream, so I thought it'd be good to show it, or to put it over through ECHOLINK too. So I just went over two of my tubes. One's this big dirty one, and it's came with a cool holder. I got it at Hammond Hi-Fi, which is one of the local ham radio shops. And then I got this Frankenstein one. Well, it's not a Frankenstein tube, but it just looks really weird. It looks like a robot. All right, and then I got this one, which I thought was cool because it's got this little. Hope you can see that there. It's got this little grate in there. Well, it's like a circular grate, and then it's got this. So yep. And this one's really cool too. This one's pretty dirty too, but yeah. 811. What? The 811. Where? Oh. You mean this big one? You talk about this one? Alright. 811. Do you mean this number right? This number inside here? That says A936. Oh, whoops. KG7HBY is going to time out. I don't know what that 8936 stands for, but yeah, this one's really big and clunky. All right, so then there's this one, which looks. Oh, there's this one, which looks like this. All right, guys. Thanks for hopping on. Forgot that I was transmitting so long, but all right. Thanks for hopping on, Ed, Jim, Gino, Jacob. Thanks for hopping on, and I'll see you later. 73 KG7HBY. All right. Thanks, Arlan. All right, so then there's this one, which looks like, which I thought looked quite a bit like this one. Let's see. Yeah, they're different though. But yeah, I thought these were cool because they looked almost the same. But all right, and so I will see you guys next week. That was great glad you guys could join the live stream and the net. So next week I will be here 5:30 Pacific Standard Time and and we will be doing that again next week on CASE-KG7HBY repeater on ECHOLINK, and that'll be there too. Oh yeah, sorry, I spaced out. But next week I will be talking about ham radio outdoors. I'll be talking about ham radio outdoors and like camping trips with ham radio. So yeah, that'll be next week. So thanks for
call
having me.
signs on the screen, and so I did take a couple quick shots with my camera off the screen. We'll send those around to the yacht members next week and let them see what they're missing. Thanks, Sam and Rod and Gino and everyone else who checked in. Don't forget the YachtNet tomorrow at 7 p.m. in the evening, and of course the South African Yacht Connection, the Friendship Net at 1 p.m. Central Time on this repeater, W8PIF. KG8CX will be
Can
clear.
you switch over to ECHOLINK? Yep. Well, you have to. Yeah. All right. Thanks, Ed. I'll definitely be here next week, and yeah, thanks for hopping on. It was really fun. And do you want to say anything, Gino?
Yeah, I appreciate everybody. This is KG7POU here. I appreciate everybody coming out and hanging out tonight. And we'll make sure this is a weekly thing every Friday. You guys can check us out here at amateurradioclub.net/stream.html anytime you want. Back to Sam.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for hopping on. And always fun doing this. And we'll see you later. 73, everybody. Okay, hit it.
So this is KG8CX. Thanks, Gino, for all that you're doing there to promote Sam and his net. And we're doing it on this end, so maybe we'll get a few more stations to check in next week and to see Sam actually transmitting in the background. I think it's great. I like that radio in the foreground, Gino. So keep up the good work out there with your webpage, and we'll promote it as well. Get people to read some of and see some of the stuff that you've put on your webpage there. A new era in ham radio communications, I think. KG8CX. 73, everyone.